Yo, I'm geeking the fuck out. Guys, it is time for some cinema today. The world is going to find out who Yuta is. Yuta Supremacy is going to be on top today. And we're going to be more stoked. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Yuta. This is Maki.
AKA Nikki.
AKA Mario. We're going to be reacting to one of the most peak, probably the most peakest episode of JJK ever. This is called, the title isn't even like an actual title. It's called episode 59. So it's the last episode of this season. And it's going to be peak. Babe?
It's not my fight today, but it would be Yuta's fight. But I'm here for moral support.
Yeah.
This is Maki before she went apeshit and obliterated her line.
Yeah. You guys know what it is. You guys know what's up. We're going to go ahead and jump into today's reaction of JUJUTSU Kaisen episode 59.
And guys,
don't forget.
Do not forget. We have a Patreon where everything is uncut and unedited. If you all want to join us there. Yeah.
Join the Yuta Supremacy there. But without further ado, let's go and jump into today's reaction to episode 59, the Yuta Supremacy. Let's do it.
I'm nervous.
事態の収集には4回のルール追加が必要だ。体にも気持ちにも余裕がない。
お、
先生。
Our white-haired king.
親友を殺させない。
ああ。
賢着は僕が殺す。400点取る。
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Been waiting all year for this.
結界のヘリを目指しましょう。
I'm gonna fucking freak out. The music.
Dude. What is that?
走ってスタジアムの中に。
Uh-oh.
What
Here
the
you go.
hell is that? No way.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Here we go. Oh my fucking god.
Rika!
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh my god, what a shot.
あれもプレイヤー？
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh no.
Ew. Oh.
Dude, that's nasty.
Oh, let's go. Oh my god, bro.
How does he know?
得点の高いプレイヤー2人。
Oh my god.
ロール氏は呪霊だ。
Ew.
Disgusting.
僕が反対の術式を使
I'm
う。
loving these shots.
他の2人に知られたくない。
Dude, look at this. Oh my god.
使わずにクロール氏を払いたい。
Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's an ARP armor. Dude. Where's my sword?
That's nasty. Oh my god. Oh no.
No. Damn.
Dude. No.
Got your ass.
Is he kissing it? Did he bite it?
Girl, you know what he did. You know what he did, girl. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a fucking entrance. Bro. Oh.
Holy shit.
You see what he did there?
Dude, what is this?
This is fucking peak.
How did he extend his arm like that?
Her technique manipulates space. Oh shit.
一応聞くんですけど、殺されても文句ない人ですよね。必死になるのはわかるんですけど、あなたみたいな強い人なら取りたい時に点を取れる。こいつ。
何？今の術師に12区ってそんなカジュアルなの？私らにとっては蘇りよ、蘇り。
Older sorcerer.
Curse.
Yeah. Sorcerer.
Oh, sorry.
なんかムカつくな。死滅回遊は2度目の人生の第一段階に過ぎない。
There you go.
なんせ
Second life.
デビューしてるのは
It's
権
your
力
incentive.
なんだからね。
友達とか恋人とかいないんですか？
My king knows what's up.
僕も少し前まで友達がいなかったけど、全く共感できない。
適輪の隣をなぞられているような。
Wow.
なんで自分なんかのために必死になるんですか？
Number one rage baiter.
藤原の人間か。お前らのような結束に何がわかる。
Here you go.
That is so crazy.
Let's go. Oh my god. It's actually happening.
What is that?
石氷か。
あの屋上か。
Oh,
かなり
that.
近くにいたわね。
Another one?
肋骨もろとも。
Damn. Let's go. My god. Oh.
Let's go.
Dude, this is insane. Oh my god.
Wow.
がっかりさせんなよ。
Oi, oi, oi.
Oh, it's the first guy we saw.
あそこはさっき乙骨が穴を。
少しコンパクトに戦ってください。
それで腹いっぱいになんのか？乙骨。
Damn, we're already halfway. No. Characters are so cool.
こういう漠然とした渇きっていうのは厄介だぜ。乙骨。みんな何が不満だって面で俺を見やがる。俺の人生にはデザートがなかった。
Dude.
How? What?
何が不満かって分かってんじゃねえか。
Oh my god.
Oh no.
不満なんだろ。
Our poor Yuta. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Far from it.
Yup.
Let's go, bro.
Good suplex. Oh my god.
Oh. Damn.
Reverse,
Oh.
reverse curse technique. Fucking cheat code.
I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
引き神は呼ばねえのか？
無理ですよ。あなたが暴れる以上。
そりゃ残念だ。
Dude.
コースを絞るつもりだろうけど。正面から。そう。
いいぜ乙骨。それなら。
What the?
Oh my.
Dude.
上がった。まずい。
お見事。ご褒美だ。
Oh,
オーバーヒートしちまったな。
his hair.
Oh, yes. Oh my god.
なおこつ、お前が俺のデザートか。
No way.
This shit is so peak, I can fucking cry, bro.
お前最高じゃねえか。
You are the best. Oh, bro, come on.
うすらび
邪魔だ。ゲロ
チンカス
Dude, cheese. That was gross.
Yeah.
First of all.
しぶといいいわ
Dude, how's this fair? 2 against 1.
聞くぜ。
Come
自
on.
分の技を食らったのは初めてだ。反転術式は厄介だが、呪力の消費が半端じゃない。
Let's go.
おいでリカ
Ah,
全部だ
let's go.
Dude.
ありがとうあれがいいな
Wow.
I'm fucking geeking, bro.
指輪を通して理科と接続するとその間のみ術式の使用理科の完全権限理科からの呪力供給が可能となる
Here we go.
Wow.
可能時間は5分
よし
Now we're locking in, bro.
こうかなめるな
That is so crazy to see. Whoa!
じゃあめと切る
Oh my god.
おいおい、激ヤマじゃねえか。
Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god.
His arm?
Oh
Wow.
my god.
危ねえ。
やった気になってんじゃね
Dude, Rika's looking like a damn siren. Looks freaking cool. Wow.
Let's go, bro.
Uh-oh. You did it now, girl.
Let's go. Oh my god.
行くぜ。さあ、
これでも受けきれない
やるか。
Oh my god. Bro.
Wow. What is happening? That's such a trip.
Just
道を阻むのはそんなに恐ろしいか
That was crazy.
私が何者かになるのが
like
乙骨に敗れたドルーブ・ラクダワラ彼の術式は式神の奇跡を領域とし
ドルーブの術式もしや
No
骨の術式
way.
はコピー
let's go. Oh my god, bro.
あなたに何をしたか知りませんが自分のためだけに生きるのはきっといつか限界が来る頑張れ
誰かのために生きるそうやって嘘吹くのはいつだって何者かになったものだ
Here we go. Oh, here we go.
Oh. Dude, my heart's beating.
ごちゃごちゃうるせえ。 言葉じゃねえだろ。領域展開。
その時現代の黒い悪魔が結界内に舞う。
Oh my god.
ウルシは休眠前に退院生殖を
A
成し遂げてい
Genesis?
た。呪霊としての黒ウルシは未だ現在結界に崩壊する。
Oh.
Oh way. Rika said yum. A snack.
フラリテブラスト。
石氷の術式は呪力の放出。極めて単純なこの攻撃は
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Look at that shot.
さあ、卓に着こうぜ。お骨。
行くよリカ。
Damn.
理科の完全権限中のみ乙骨は高出力での呪力放出が
Oh my
可
God.
能となる。最大出力は石氷にやや劣る。石氷が最大出力へと達する前に呪力を貯めて放つはずだ。400と4年の渇望、渇きに比例した熱い眼差しがおそらく今後も戦いそのものに意味を見出すことはない。
Oh,
一回だけですよ。
oh my god.
What just happened?
「満腹だ。
The face he makes.
甘すぎだ、乙骨。これは褒めてねえぞ。本気でやり合った術師を生かして。
得することなんて何一つない。
なんかあいつうだうだ言ってたな。血は喧嘩か。めんどくさがんなよ。
僕からあの人に言えることは何もないですよ。何を言っても暴力になります。僕は恵まれてるから。
My king.
Damn.
何はともあれポイントください。
Please give me your points.
Yo.
なるほどね。俺たち殺してたろ。
No way.
僕の仲間に感謝してください。
Damn. Hell yeah.
限界が来るのはお前の方だ。私は見た。
Oh.
Oh.
術師や呪霊、強者としての地平すら超越するのは圧倒的な自己。他を顧みない災い。
I didn't hear what.
Girl, you mean both. Well, that concludes JJK.
That was awesome.
Cinema, dude, cinema from the beginning to end. Now that you've seen the whole season, imagine me reading this and not being able to share with anybody.
He tried. He tried to ask me if he could tell me what happened, but obviously I didn't want to get spoiled.
Sitting with this knowledge, and mind you, this is the beginning of all the peak fights. But sitting with this knowledge, not being able to share with anybody, I'm like, brother, let me spoil something for you, please.
Well,
What do you think of the episode?
the episode was crazy. I feel like my mouth was open the whole time because I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Yeah.
What a fucking peak fight. Like, Yuta went crazy. I didn't even know like half of the stuff that he did. I had no clue he could even do any of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then to come find out that he knows how to copy techniques, right?
That's his thing. He can copy.
Another copy ninja. If you know, you know.
Hey, chill.
But I mean, not having read it, to me this was amazing. Like crazy. Like there was 3 domains at one point, and then came a 4th one.
No. So it wasn't a 4th domain. It was just like
No, but like a 4th sorcerer to come in the fight, and then disrupts 3 domains like nothing. Like, that's insane.
yeah, it's this is everything that manga readers have been waiting for years. I think I don't know what this was like last year or the year before that. This is one of the peak fights, and this is just the beginning. And so the animators went off, the music, the OSTs went crazy.
That was awesome. The music was really good.
Dude, it was just so peak. And mind you, like the peak moments, I was over here like screaming, like flexing. Guys, keep in mind, I tore my pec in December, and so I'm in the rehabilitation process. I'm like almost going to be in phase 4. But where I'm at with my healing is like whenever I flex or do something with my chest, I get like this really crampy feeling. I can tell you, like, just watching this episode, when I was super hyped, I was like cramping like 4 or 5 times. But I needed to be careful. Like, I can't just, be hyped just to be hyped. But my chest.
But this was called. This called for it,
This was a risk I was willing to
to take.
Everything was so peak. When Yuta was like, Rika, come. I'm like, bro, everything was just so fucking peak. I was so fucking geeked out.
That part was so cool.
Yeah.
To see Rika out in like almost full form is wild.
And also, did you notice that she had a bunch of tools? Like,
Yes.
she's basically a storage too.
That was crazy. And I honestly, like, I didn't think I'd get emotional in this episode, and I did for a split second.
Yeah.
In the part where he's reminiscing on how, he obtained Rika and like how that happened. Not obtained, right? Like how it
happened.
Yeah, how it happened.
Yeah.
That got me like emotional, because it's so like they have a connection,
Yeah.
and she's so willing to protect him of everything, and then just seeing who, because it was a person before, right?
Yeah, it was yeah.
And so just seeing the person that Rico was before, like that made me so emotional. It's like, you know, like there's history between them, and this is like the one time that, well, I'm sure one of the few times that, you know, that he's really gotten to go like full 100% out with her. So yeah, that part made me pretty emotional.
No, this was everything and more. I think like
I thought you were gonna cry.
I was so I think I was so fucking hyped that like my adrenaline was so high. I have a little bit of a coffee in my system that I was so locked in like the whole episode. I was like, even the like that emotional part, it was like a split second, then back to the fighting, and that's why I was like, there was no room for me to be emotional. But I think I was so locked in the scenes that it just, dude, I was at a loss for words. I was so hyped. I was like flexing the whole time. I was cramping.
He was going through many emotions here.
Yeah, dude, everything was just fucking peak. And then, oh my god, like I think they did like the biggest part where I was geeking out the most is when they did the domain expansion, because that's one of the iconic manga panels, is when Yuta's in the middle and then you have the other two outside. They do the Yuiki Tenkai, and that was like shared throughout the manga community for like forever. And then so to see it animated was just one of those moments where I'm like, damn, I'm alive and I'm experiencing JJK in 2026, bro. That's how fucking hyped it was.
JJK peak in 2026.
Dude. And I think even like kind of reflecting back on not just this episode, but the season overall, I don't, it's going to be so hard to top it, because I think JJK in terms of cinematography, the hype moments, the super, like it had everything. And I don't know. I mean, obviously we are like part-time reactors, so we haven't seen a bunch of anime. But what JJK did in this season really outdid themselves beyond the rest of the seasons.
Yeah.
But I'd even argue like against its peers, this is by far, this separated them from the pack. And that's because we're watching Freerun, and Freerun is cinema. I just think
Freerun's awesome.
I think this season might have just topped the Freerun side, only because they've experimented with something that they've never really done before this year. And it shows, like everything has been super successful. All the episodes were so peak. The VAs went off. Like there was no room for error, basically.
Like and you saw those like 3D animation moments, and like the smoke in the back. Like a lot of the things in the background like looked a little real sometimes. Like
yeah, like the guy that shoots beams, when he was shooting a bunch of them and Yuta was running down the dude,
yes,
that fucking was so fucking amazing.
There was like some smoke that came out from behind, and it looked like real, like 3D smoke. But definitely, I mean, this was like, I didn't know what I was watching half the time, because I'm like, oh my god, like there was no moment of being able to process every single part of the fight, because you were hooked on the next part, and you were just kind of like, wait, hold on, what?
Yeah, this episode was all gas, no brakes, dude.
Yeah, no, for real.
And this episode embodies what the Calling Games is. Like all gas, no brakes from here on out. We still have some of the best fights to come yet, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. You have the Hikari fight. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go and try to spoil
There's
anything.
so many fights. Let's just say.
I'm not gonna spoil anything for you guys, but I am a JJK glazer. You know, if it wasn't for Choso, Yuta would have been my number one. But these two, I mean, these are my two favorite characters.
He's gonna get him tatted at some point. I already know. Look at him.
Bro, he's so likable. He's fucking peak. Like he's one of my favorites.
I see because I feel like we haven't seen we would see parts of him, you know, but nothing like this, where like we finally saw like what he really can do. And we've only gotten snippets of, you know, Rika coming out, and it's like, boy, or like also when he fought Yuji, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And even at that was nothing compared to this, like nothing.
Yeah, no.
But-
there's levels to this game, and he was holding back against Yuji. Like that was not
Completely. Like
Yeah.
that's more like, I feel like that fight was more like the Panda and Yuji fight now.
yeah, because you see this fight, he's handling 3 people at once, and these are no joke. Like
These are strong sorcerers. Like
yeah, these and I would even argue that out of all the colonies, this colony in itself had one of the best sorcerers around, and he off screen one of them took his curse technique, used it against somebody else, and then took that person's curse technique, her sky power, whatever technique. Dude, it's just like
and then ended with using this guy's own technique on him. Like
Bro.
what?
fucking peak cinema, bro. What the
That was insane. Also, I did not know Yuta was a gaslighter.
dude, he was rage baiting. He was rage baiting the fuck out of that girl, the sky girl. It's like, oh, I didn't know that you just like to fight just to fight. Like you don't like any, do you like anybody?
Do you have any friends? Oh, dude, that was like the best part too.
Yeah, my boy grew up playing COD games and shit. Just fucking talking shit to everybody.
And then of course the fight at the very end, dude. And then the freaking song, like the opening song playing along.
That shit was fucking amazing.
Chills like the whole way through. Just wow. Like we thought these fights, the ones that we saw, were great. This one was like surpassed, definitely.
My favorite thing about this season is that not only does Maki get a 28-minute episode, so does Yuta.
That was awesome.
Favorites?
I just arguably cool. Why are they all so cool?
Yeah.
You know?
What did you think of the sorcerers that were battling Yuta?
Oh, they were the first one. The cockroach was nasty.
Yeah.
But of course, like true cockroach form doesn't fucking die. Can survive anything except for the chancla.
The chancla, for those who don't know, is the sandal. The sandal.
Of course, the girl looked fucking crazy. She looked like she just woke up.
And that voice actor sounded so familiar. I remember seeing it, and it's somebody that we've seen. I think it might have been Mao Mao's a voice actor, but I need to double check.
Oh wait, well it would, yeah, because she had like a low undertone to her voice.
But we've never heard Mao. I'm assuming this is Mao Mao because when I saw who it was voice acting, I was like, dude, there's no fucking way. I'll double check, but like her VA did a phenomenal job.
That was awesome.
The guy's VA, he went fucking crazy.
He reminded me a little bit of like a JoJo's character.
Yeah.
With that pompadour or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Definitely cool. Had that pretty boy face. Like he had it all. He was aura farming too and everything.
Dude was like, he had no reason to be shirtless, but you know, my boy Gege loves to do some fan service for the girlies.
Of course.
Okay. So.
And then of course, overall, I love that, you know, you could see how Yuta is Gojo's student. Like
my favorite line, Sensei, I won't let you kill your best friend again.
I know. That was a line. That was a bar.
And mind you, we got to see the last few minute, and it cuts to everybody. It cuts to Yuji with Sakaba. It cuts to Angel carrying Megumi.
Yes.
It cuts to Hikari. It cuts to what's this guy's name with the green hair?
Oh, the ancient sorcerer.
Yeah, it cuts to him
yeah.
too. And then it cuts to
Yuji
to
running with
Sakaba.
yeah.
And then Tengen with my boy Choso, my
and-
king,
what's
and
this girl's name?
Yuki.
Yeah.
Dude, they're still.
They were having dinner.
Yeah, there's still plenty of fights left. So there's still a lot more content. Like, and I'm assuming that there hasn't been an announcement for the fall, so I'm assuming it's gonna get pushed back to 2027.
Hey, for the sake of it being good and like not rushed,
Yeah.
shit, I'd rather wait.
These Mappa editors or animators, dude, whatever they're giving you guys, I hope you guys are treated very well because we were blessed this season. Dude, this shit was amazing.
It was.
everything was great. And the thing is, like, I don't know if they're gonna bring back the same guy that did the movie, like the board or whatever, for the season, because he apparently finished the season and like left. I hope they bring him back because this was generational. So yeah, is there anything else, babe? I think, dude, everything was so good.
Oh, I wanted to ask, so Rita and Rika and Yuta are obviously have those 5 minutes together, right? What was that on his arm?
So it's one of the tools that he got from Rika. So you know how Rika opened the storage?
Yeah.
He got that.
Oh, that's what he picked.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, he can use Rika now as a manifestation, or for 5 minutes. Before, he was able to summon her and it just be like
in and out, like kind
unlimited.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't have a limit because back then, you know, it was Rika's curse, and now it's like a former shell of it, basically. And with the power, he has to have the ring for it to be, I guess, active. But let me know in the comments, because there's something for sure. There's some limitations now than there was before with Rika.
Wait, why?
Because the curse was lifted before. Remember the movie Zero?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So remember how that curse got left? Well, it basically still stayed, but a smaller, or not a smaller version. A former version of herself is not. It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why he has 5 minutes, as opposed to before it was like unlimited.
But she can pop in and out, like,
it can be
sometimes.
It can be
right?
it can be manifested, but I think in usage to the full power, it's only 5 minutes. Let me know in the comments.
Like the way she came out when he was fighting Yuji, right? Just like for that small amount.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not the same. It's not the same Rika as before, because it was actually like a person. It was that 8-year-old little girl, but now it's like it's basically a former shell. And still, Yuta's fucking overpowered.
That was crazy. Also, that was it that the girl, what's her name? The ancient, the sorcerer?
The sorcerer, the pink one?
Yeah.
I don't know her name. I forgot her name.
She made Rika hit Yuta, okay? And that pissed her off.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that part was crazy.
Yeah.
She was so mad.
She was like, hell nah. Hold my poodle. Hold my poodle.
She's like, how dare you make me hit my man?
Dude, yeah, everything was so fucking
That was
peak.
awesome.
Yeah, everything was so peak. Do you still think that where we put JJK is like the right where it's supposed to be at?
Where do we put him?
We put JJK at 5, like our 5th rank of all time.
What were the first 5? Naruto.
We had Naruto, My Hero. Well, I put Vinland Saga in the top 5. Demon Slayer and JJK.
I feel like the more I see, obviously these are like unfinished animes.
For you.
Yes. I mean, the manga might be done, whatever, right? But for us, anime only people, we haven't finished it. So I can't say for certain that it overpowers Demon Slayer for me personally.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I feel like with every more that I watch, it's getting there, you know?
I would interchange them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
And the only reason why I say this is because I finished Modulo, and it's a part of, I guess, the JJK universe. But kind of thinking back, I think I prefer JJK over Demon Slayer because of the ending. The endings for this one, I feel, is a lot better than the ending for Demon Slayer. But that's for another debate. We'll talk about that later.
But you know what? I will put it before, because I feel like the fights in this anime so far have been fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I've been more impressed with this animation than I have with Demon Slayer, even though Demon Slayer is it's the color, the crispiness of it, like it's just also like structured well in that way.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of like really stepping in this, like, no, I feel like JJK has surpassed it.
JJK really stepped up their game this season. So
Yeah.
and plus they're not milking it like Demon Slayer, making it into movies and making us wait. And
Yeah, I hate that, but don't come for us. It's just a personal opinion.
yeah, personal opinion that more than likely is right.
There's some truth in there.
Yeah, but thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see this uncut and edited, check out the Patreon link below. In all this glory, check us out on Discord. I mean, the easiest way to reach us out is on there. And stay tuned. Maybe we'll do some more cosplays. If you guys enjoyed this cosplay, let us know down in the comments, and potentially we'll do some more. And let us know who you guys would like us to dress up as. I know with JJK, I've been thinking about Choso, but we prefer like a duo stuff. But if not, let us know what you guys want to see us in. But yeah, anything else, babe?
No. Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. Our mouths might be open the whole time, but I mean, it was really that crazy.
Yeah, we hope that we hope that you guys really enjoyed our reaction, because this shit was so peak, and for us to be able to share with you all, I think is one of our favorite moments of being reactors, honestly. So thank you guys for your support, and we'll see you guys.
If you guys made it this far, go ahead and like the video.
Yeah.
Follow us here on YouTube and Patreon and
Twitch. We'll be streaming. We'll be streaming some more. So catch us. I'll maybe making a post. We might be streaming this Saturday at the time of the recording, which I think will be in a few days, which might be the 28th of March. So I'll be ready for more streams and more content. So we'll see you guys next time. Love y'all. Peace.
bye.